Hey y'all, it's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a look inspired by a new Disney princess, and her name is Elena of Avalor, and she was like a co-star from one of those Disney Channel shows, Sophia the First, and that's one of Savannah's favorite cartoon shows. That's why I know what that is. And Elena was like a guest on Sophia the First, and so they decided to create the first Latina Disney princess. She's not a major princess. I'm sure with all, I don't want to say with all the hype, but with all the hype she'll end up probably being like one of those major Disney princesses, and so we hope so. And so I was watching one of her episodes, and they usually showed like her little music videos during the day, during commercial breaks and stuff. So I saw her makeup look and I was just really inspired to do it. Mine came out a little bit more glam. I was just really studying her eyes, just because I think when she looks straight ahead her eyes are kind of hooded, and so I did catch a moment of her, and I'll either have already inserted the picture of her face, or I'll insert it here, a close-up of her eyes, because I believe she's looking down or something, and that's where I was really able to study how the makeup was done. I tried to do like a high pony, and I was gonna pick some flowers outside from the outside in the backyard because Shane has like a little garden out there, so I forgot to pick out flowers. I picked up my hair half up and tied a ponytail and teased it a little bit, and then the rest of my hair I tied it. This top pony is hiding this second pony. It's supposed to create the illusion that I have a longer ponytail like she does, and I really didn't curl it just because my hair already had a wave in it because I had it pulled up in a bun. And I apologize for this super long intro. I just want to explain a little bit of the backstory of who this new Disney Latina princess is. If you're really interested in how I got this look, then just keep watching. I'm going to start out by priming my face with this Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot mattifying primer, and I'm just going to be pressing that into my skin. And this primer is very good for pores, and it also keeps me matte. And then I'm going to conceal my acne marks with the Rimmel Hide the Blemish Concealer in the shade Medium Beige. This is a tad light for me, but I'm just trying to use it up. And then I'm lightly setting those areas with my Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. For foundation, I'll be using the CoverGirl 3-in-1 Outlast in the shade 855 Soft Honey. And I'm just using my beauty blender and just bouncing that all over my face and into my skin. And to conceal / highlight my under eyes and lids, I'll be going in with this Wet n Wild Illuminati pen in the shade Posing Nude. And this kind of dries out my under eye area, so I like to spray my beauty blender with my Smashbox primer water just to add some hydration back to my under eye area. Then I'm immediately setting my under eyes and lids with this e.l.f. High Definition powder. And for the rest of my face, I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder in the shade Silky Beige. To warm up my face, I'll be going in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer on my cheeks, forehead, and jawline. And this is just a dense angled contour brush that I'm using. Elena has a very warm complexion, so I'm just using this to achieve the warmth. For blush, I'll be going in with my Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. And then I'm using this Wet n Wild blush brush. Elena has very corally orange cheeks, so I'll be trying to match hers without going too overboard, which I might have gone too overboard. I'm going to fill my eyebrows using my NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder in the shade Brunette, and I'm using this Anastasia Beverly Hills No. 12 brush. Elena kind of has harsh brows, but I'm just going to do mine like I usually do. And I think I actually went a little too, not too harsh, but I think I did mine a little darker than I usually do. I know I previously primed and set my lids, but I'm going to use this shade from the City Color Contour Effects On The Go palette to give me a true skin tone base. For my transition shade, I'll be using the same palette and picking up this color and applying that using my Bogachi smudge brush and just slightly bringing it above the crease. Then taking that same brush, I'll be dipping into my Becca Ombre Nudes palette using the No. 4 shade and placing that on the outer half of the lid and working some of it into my crease. Now with my Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush, I'm going to take number 5 from that Becca palette and focus that on the outer edge of the lid and blending that straight into the crease, stopping at the middle. With my Wet n Wild large eyeshadow brush, I'm going to take that number 1 shade and place that on the inner half of the lid. And I'm just doing slight swiping motions. I'm going to take that middle contour shade from the City Color palette and go over the transition shade just to intensify it. For brow highlight, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild large eyeshadow brush and pick up the highlight shade from this Wet n Wild Mega Glow contour palette in the shade Dulce de Leche. And I'm just patting that underneath my brow. I'm going to tightline with the Smashbox Always Sharp or Waterproof Kohl eyeliner in the shade Sumatra, and it is just a brown shade. And with that same liner, I'm going to put that on my waterline. And then I'm going to make a thin line on the lash line, and I won't be winging it out as Elena does not appear to have wing liner. To give my lower lash line a slight smoky effect like Elena's, I'll be using the number 4 shade first and then the number 5 shade. And I'm using this Luxie 223 short shader brush to do this. I'm going to curl my lashes and then add falsies. And then it has these boxy looking lashes, so I'm going to use these Ardell Glamour lashes number 107 as those closely resemble her lash style. Then I'm going to add a couple coats of the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara to the top and bottom of my lashes. Now for lips, I'm going to use my Kat Von D studded lipstick in the shade Lolita and the NYX Ombre Lip Duo in Bonnie and Clyde, but I'll only be using the Bonnie side. Elena has these reddish brown lips, and this lip if I can talk, and this lip combo was as close as I could get to it. And you can leave it like this and be done, or if you want some gloss, I use the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie Gloss in the shade Trailblazer. Then I just sprayed my face using the Smashbox Primer Water Setting Spray, and that's it, you're all done. Alright y'all, so I'm back and this is the completed look. I really like how it came out. It's like a neutral glam look. I really like it. That's it for this Elena that I want to say that, but it's of, I guess it's the same thing, Elena of Avalor inspired makeup tutorial. Please subscribe if you're not already and give this video a big thumbs up if you liked this look. Have a beautiful and blessed day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!